Okay, packing my stuff up. Going through my closet and all. Don't have a whole lot left, you know. Alright, each time I've been at the rest stop for like the last 3 rest stops, what I wanted doing is sitting in the van, you know, in the van right there, and I'll compile. I'm doing a Leaving Seattle series, and it makes the drive a lot easier, and it's a very good self-therapy. I got very good at self-therapy, by the way, and part of that's with my writing, you know. I didn't write very much fiction while I was over here. I did prepare a lot of the storylines, you know. There's ways to do that without actually writing the story down, but yeah, my goal is to get rid of my backlog from when I was living up in Kent. I'm at a rest stop near Albany, Oregon right now, on my way to California. But my goal is to get rid of my all my backlog. So I kind of used my best stuff already. You know, the stuff I have left is a little repetitive. It's and it's kind of extreme in both ends. It's dull here, and it's overly emotional in one clip. So I'm not sure if that's going to be part of this one, but you know, it's the last of what I have. My one of my roommates went psycho. Starting on Labor Day. You know, he's a short man. I mentioned it in my Happy Thanksgiving video. He snapped. The guy snapped and said I'm always humiliating him or something. So I started avoiding them, and I went more than a month without seeing the guy. You know, from like Halloween, a little before Halloween, until a few days ago. You know, one of the last times I was, you know, working, and that's one of the clips is right afterwards because they moved in couches and they took my beanbags. You know, I have a couple of beanbag chairs that are in the van now, and all he had to do is tell me where they were. And he got in a fighting stance. This little man got in a fighting stance like I was going to attack him or something. And I had a text ready for my landlord just in case, you know, I suspected he might snap again like he did on Labor Day. And yeah, sure enough, that's what happened. And, you know, anyway, if that clip's included in this, hey man, I told my landlord I'm not about drama. I'm really not about that. I'm about coexistence within, you know, the house. If we're brought together randomly, you know, through these Craigslist ads, etc. You know, I'm about zero drama. Basically, you know, the cake is the cheap rent, you know, and I had relatively cheap rent. Where I was at in Kent, I had relatively cheap rent, and I had better wages over here in the Seattle area than I did in California. The most I made was $17.50 out here. You know, I don't mind talking about my wages, and the most recent one was $16.75, which is not bad. And the most I made in California was $16.50. So, you know, I'm probably gonna do it. I'm probably gonna do it right now. So just to let you know, things get a little crazy. And, you know, it's about 2 a.m. right now. So I dropped off some mail because, you know, it's just the way I handle things. And you're going to see me, you know, talking about family. Hey, family, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, it's just got crazy. So I'll be fine. We'll all be fine. Okay. All right. Testing 1, 2, 3. Okay, family. Shit just got real. That's okay. Over here at the UPS store, they must have just closed and mailed some things out. It's been more than a month since I've seen one of my roommates mail this stuff. That guy, man, that guy got involved in some stuff that was radical, very radical, you know. And I mentioned in another video, short man complex and stuff like that. And then I have $70 worth of beanbag chairs, basically. And I went upstairs. I said, "Where's my beanbag chairs?" And he got in a fighting stance. He says, "Don't go near me." I'm like, you know, it's been more than a month. It's been more than a month since I've seen him. And we live in the same house. I work graveyard, and my landlord texted me and called me and stuff. And I'm like, oh, man. You know, I'm not about drama. I'm really not about drama. But, yeah, it got weird. So I'm going to put a tidbits video, I think, and I'm going to head into my graveyard shift. It's going to be very, 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 you know, tight as far as my timing because I got to get into work pretty soon. But I just think it's important that I post this, and I'm sorry that things got weird. But holy shit. I'll keep you guys updated. Okay. All right. Okay, it's December 11th. Everything's packed. There's nothing left to pack, and I think I'm going to keep that styrofoam cooler after all because, you know, I might need it. I think the vision's going to be okay. You know, rear view mirror, the whole thing. So let's go look at the room now. Let's go look at the room. I have some bucket list stuff I want to take care of. I want to do at least one of the things, you know. There's a movie called Singles. And there's a few places from that movie that, you know, I'd like to check out. The apartments, I think they're in Olympia, near Olympia. But let's check out the room. Everything's empty except for one last gulp. One last drink of that. So if I would have made it to December 19th, I would have been here one full year, but it's December 11th. Okay, I'm here at a Honda dealership, and apparently the cables inside are broken, so it's not going to fold backwards. It's going to cost $140. I've got to figure out if it's worth it to remove it all together, but I don't think I'll need to. I think I'll be able to pack it in there somehow or another. I think that's going to be enough. You know, I have the whole middle. I just don't want to drive with my vision, you know, impeded for the rear view mirror. So, you know, my main thing is my bed and my mini fridge, and I think it's going to work. All right. Okay. Okay, that's basically it. Everything's level pretty much. The vision's good. I want to put in my Dallas Cowboys blanket over here. Just, I don't know, hopefully good vibes on the way home. I found a couple of crevices where I could put my containers. One right here, but there's a room underneath the mattress as well. So I'm probably going to have to leave my styrofoam cooler. That's no big deal. They're like $5 at the gas stations. No big deal. So I'm probably going to take a drive and be back here around 2 and meet my landlord around 2:30 or so. I might get here 2:15 or so. All right, that's it. All right. All right. Okay, my room is a mess, but I put in my 30-day notice. My computer's on the ground down here. My bed is on the ground. To tell you the truth is, it's kind of Eastern philosophy as to why I do that. But messy or not, you know, this is just a system I developed with boxes and, you know, that's a plastic drawer, you know, see. Okay, I just wanted to remember this place because I put in my 30-day notice, and this might wind up in a tidbits video. But this is how I functioned, you know, TV's down there, bed's right there, and this is the room I was in. Okay. Keep my food and my beer in this thing. Alright. Okay, this is what the walk from the mailbox looks like. There's the van right there. Mailboxes are right there by the basketball hoop.